Hi there everyone, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Linda Birch, and here in the northern panhandle of West Virginia where I live, we have some pretty strong seasons. Now I love my seasons, just like the next person, but I'm always anxious to get to the next one, it seems. Tired of shoveling snow and freezing temperatures, and I get really excited to go into my next cooking mode, using my grill a little more and my oven a little less. So that's why today I'm going to share with you my microwave red potatoes. They're really quick and easy, and you don't need to turn on your oven when it's 85 degrees outside. You're going to need a few red potatoes, some chili seasoning, 4-ounce Philadelphia cheese, third less fat, 2 tablespoons of margarine, and one of my very favorite things is this ultra skim milk to make it a little creamier. And I don't like skim milk at all. It's way too watery for me, and a friend of mine at work told me about this several years ago. I don't think I would have bought ultra skim milk for anything if she hadn't told me that it was actually better. It's more like 2%, and I actually think it's even a little creamier than that. So it's a great substitute when you want no fat added to your recipe. The first thing I'm going to do is start the creamy sauce that's going to go in a little simmering pan on the burner for just a few minutes. I'm going to use a 4-ounce cream cheese. I used part of this one the other day, so I've got the perfect amount left for this recipe. I'm going to put my 4-ounce cream cheese in my pan, and I'm going to put in my 1/4 cup of my favorite ultra skim milk. I love to have chocolate milk, and I feel like I don't have to be feeling so guilty because there's no fat in this. 1/4 cup of milk, 4-ounce cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of margarine. And I'm just going to put that on to simmer. While my cream cheese, butter, and milk sauce is simmering on the burner, I'm going to get my red potatoes ready. I love red potatoes because they keep their nice color and they don't turn brown. I've already scrubbed these up with my cute little potato scrubber that I won at a shower with lots of fun little kitchen gadgets. That was a great gift for me, to have fun little kitchen gadgets. And I like at least a potato per person. I have 3 sons, there's 5 in our family. I do have 5 potatoes here, but as my boys got bigger, they need a little more than even 1 potato, so sometimes I would have to double this recipe. And I cut all my potatoes in half, oblong, then I cut them in thirds, and I'm just going to dice about 1/2 inch thick slices here, so they're going to cook up nice and quickly in the microwave. After I'm done chopping up the 5 potatoes, I'm going to put them in this dish that you don't even need to spray. You don't need to put any butter in the bottom of the dish, no cooking spray, nothing. It won't stick. It's pretty easy cleanup. You want nice 1/2 inch chunks. I'm so used to coming in straight after work and going straight in my kitchen after I take care of my dog and cooking for my sons for years, because they were always so active in sports. We needed to get in here, get something started, and get down to the field. Sometimes we would have less than an hour. So I really, really love quick, easy, simple cooking. I also pay attention to the size of the potatoes that I'm using when I make this dish. Like this potato would be good for my sons, and a smaller potato would be something that I would choose. So about a potato per person. Depends on if you're feeding a big, strong, growing guy or somebody who's always watching what they're eating. You need a little less for that. But just remember, there's a 1/3 less fat cream cheese in this and fat-free milk, the ultra skim. Shouldn't incorporate too much. I'm almost done here. My final potato, and they all look pretty good. This is my favorite knife. It's nothing real fancy. It's not a big, huge cooking knife, but it's the one that I'm the most comfortable with. And I think you should be very comfortable. I have a lot of really young friends at the school where I teach who don't cook at all. Not at all. So I'm always sharing some ideas with them because they think it has to be complicated and take a long time, and it really doesn't. My one friend, she's young and beautiful, amazing in every way, but she has her pots and pans in her oven. So Julie, You would even love this. You can cook it in your microwave. So my potatoes are ready in my dish. Didn't have to put anything in the bottom. I'm going to check my sauce. When the sauce is completely simmered with the butter melted in and the cream cheese melted, then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of chili seasoning. This already has some flour in it, which will help thicken it. And you can't get any easier than that. I don't have to get all of my own seasonings out. It's already been done for me in my chili seasoning. So I'm going to check that and see if it's ready for my 1 tablespoon of seasoning. Okay, the sauce for my microwave red potatoes has cooked for about 5 minutes, nice and creamy, and I added my 1 tablespoon of mild chili seasoning, and that looks great in there. And I'm just going to pour this right over my red potatoes and mix it around. Could make them creamier if you wanted to add a little more milk. If you like them a little thicker, the 1/4 cup works nicely. Now you just stir this around until all the potatoes are coated. This is so easy and done in minutes, and then have a vegetable on the side, throw something on the grill. It's just the way I've gotten used to cooking for my sons, and you can adjust a lot of these recipes. Really, they're really simple. Okay. Those are all coated up nicely now. Nice little sauce on every potato chunk. Here's the real beauty. Like I said, when you got a hot summer day and you do want a nice potato side dish, and you don't want to turn on that oven, or you don't want to cook these on the grill because they take a little longer on the grill to do a baked potato. We're going to put them in the microwave uncovered 10 minutes on high. When the microwave red potatoes are done cooking in the microwave for about 10 minutes, you really need to cover them with foil and let them rest for about 5 more minutes so they can continue cooking. Get your other things ready for your dinner, and this will make them a lot better. Don't leave that step out. My boys love to have these just covered with ketchup. They're great with ketchup, or they're great plain. Let's see how they look. There are the microwave red potatoes. There was no splatter in the microwave, no grease in the bottom of the pan. I used 1/3 less fat Philly. I used ultra skim milk, and the red potatoes are really good for you, so it's a pretty healthy dish. It serves 4 to 5 people. Depends on what kind of hungry appetites you have. These potatoes, when they're in there for 10 minutes, they do have just a little bit of bite to them. So if you like yours just a little softer, you don't want them to get mushy, but these have a little bite to them after 10 minutes. You might want to go ahead and cook them about 2 more minutes. So I'm going to say 10 to 12 minutes on the cooking for the microwave red potatoes. But just remember, it's great. You don't even have to turn your oven on a nice hot summer day. Thanks to all of you so much. Thanks for all your inspiration. Thank you, Paula Dean, and your staff. This has just been great, and I get more excited every week. I can't wait to see you all again next week and watch all of your videos online. Thanks.